Guys, welcome back to my channel. I hope you guys are having a wonderful day. Today I want to come in here and review the products that I pulled in last week's Makeup Basket Monday, and then we're also going to talk about the new products that I'm going to be using this coming week. So let's start with the products I had last week. The first product I want to talk about is the Nars Narcissus palette. So here's what it looks like on the outside. And this is the Unfiltered 2 cheek palette. There are two different ones that you can pick up. One is more darker, like there's a lot more like reddy tones in it. This one's a little bit more pink and mauve. Really love this palette. I think it's very, very nice. If you're someone who has textured skin like I do not think this emphasizes your textured skin. And if you're someone like me, I don't want that emphasized because I'm a little bit uneasy about that situation anyway. So I don't want people being like, oh my gosh, you know, look at her skin. No, and to her, the people be like, wow, she looks nice. So this is a palette I can recommend because I feel like it's very good. It lasts good on my cheeks. I just enjoy these. I think Nars is one of those brands where you're like, you know, it's a little bit fancy, pinky out type of thing. So I really like it. The next product is something from Urban Decay. So this is the Urban Decay AfterDark palette. So here's what it looks like on the outside. Of course, it's super fingerprinted because it does get fingerprinted really easily. This palette is another love of mine. I love these shadows. This is not a standalone palette though. I feel like if you're going to get this palette, just know that you're going to want to substitute, not really substitute, but you're going to want to pair it together with a more neutral palette if you have it. Or if you want to go all bold with these, go for it. You rock it. You do you. I just prefer to like pair it together with, I'll show you guys what I pair it with. I paired it with the Naked Basics 2 palette. I love this palette too. I think it's one of those palettes that you can use for so many different looks. You can use it just to make a basic look. You can use it in combination with another palette. So trying to get it open one-handed here. So here's what it looks like on the inside. So this and this together I felt like was a great combination. It was like the dynamic duo. Loved it. The brush that actually comes in here that decided just to jump out of my hand is actually a pretty good brush. It works really well with these type of shadows because these shadows are like pretty firmly pressed in. So when you're putting your brush in there, these are perfect because it's more of a flat shader type of brush. So I really do like these. I will have a review, complete review on this here soon for you guys. I love it though. I think all the colors in here are very, very nice. My favorite shade out of all of them, to be honest with you, is Scene, and then of course Lounge. I love Lounge. Lounge is like that one that kind of is the same as the Wet n Wild. I feel like those two shades are exactly the same, but this is a palette I can recommend, and it will be staying in my collection. The next product is the Kat Von D Alchemist palette. I don't know why I said Anarchy. So this is the Alchemist palette. So this on the outside, I feel like this is such a tiny palette, and for the price, that's the only thing that kind of like jabs me in the side. I'm like, this is $38 and it's so tiny. I'm like, my gosh. And you only get 4 little things in here. That's the only downside I think to this entire palette. But other than that, I think it's perfect. I think if you're looking for more of a unique type of highlighter that you can use on your eyes, you can use on your cheeks, you can use it wherever you want to. This is a very unique type of palette. It does have like a green shade, it has a purple shade, this one's blue, and this one's a pink shade. So I'll show you guys a close-up of it. I absolutely love this palette. I am definitely keeping it. I need to do a review on this too. I don't even know if they sell it anymore though, so that's why I'm kind of afraid to do a review because everybody's gonna be like, well, you can't even buy it anymore, so I don't know. The next product is the Physicians Formula Instant Ready Setting Spray. So this is a little setting spray by Physicians Formula. This is actually pretty good. I was kind of worried because I was like, watch it be like super mattifying or something like that. And you guys know I have very dry skin. I don't need anything that's going to mattify me. I think it's pretty good. I don't think it's the best I've ever tried. I think it's comparable to most of the drugstore type of setting sprays that I've tried. So if you're looking at getting a setting spray, wait for Physicians Formula to have like buy one get one free and check it out. The next product is the Too Faced Prismatic highlighters. I have You Light Up My Life and Blinded by the Light. So here's the two highlighters I have. I really like Blinded by the Light, which is the more pearly one. The You Light Up My Life is the golden one. And I don't know, it just doesn't look as good on my skin tone, and I think that's me. But I just don't think it looks that good on my skin. Both of these you're going to get hard pan on really, really easily. I didn't get the third one because I found out it's actually a dupe for the shade in the Too Faced Peach Glow palette. I think that's what it's called. It's a dupe for the shade, the glow shade in there, so I didn't get it. But these are very, very nice. I can recommend the Blinded by the Light over the golden one though for my skin tone. If you're someone who's similar to my skin tone, I think this is going to look lovely on you. I do have it down the center of my nose. On the side I have a combination of the two, so I have a combination of the two of these on my cheeks right now because I just really like the way that they look though. So I wish Too Faced would stop doing that. Stop giving us packaging that makes us like, oh, I need you, because you don't need it. You just like the packaging most of the time. The packaging always draws me in. Why do they do that? The next thing is the Kat Von D Lock It Foundation. So here's the little foundation I've been using this week. I did use this in combination with the Smashbox Photo Finish Primer Oil. I do have the Kat Von D primer also, but these two together worked really well too. I feel like because this is a very cakey type of foundation. If you use it on its own, it can look very, very cake face. You can look like you have a mask on, honestly, because it's so thick. But if you use something underneath of it that's going to like hydrate your skin pretty well, I think you can definitely use it and it's not going to look so cakey. And kind of go sparingly. Go and start out small. Don't put a ton of this on your face and just try to smear it out because it's not going to look good. Use it sparingly. The next product is the Matchco. This is the Matchco My Perfect Complexion Custom Tinted Hydrating Formula. Okay, I'm not going to get rid of it out of my collection because I do like the way that it feels on my skin. But it doesn't match me. I'll throw in a picture here, you guys, so you can see what I look like wearing this because it doesn't match. But I did try using my NYX, the white foundation mixer, and I can kind of make it work right now. So I'm thinking over the summer it may work better. Once I get a little bit more tanned up, I'm not going to try to purposely tan, but even using an SPF, you still get a little bit of sun. And since I do have boys, they like to go outside a lot and we'll be on our family trips and things. I'm thinking by the end of, at least by the middle of the summer, it may work. I don't know. I hope so. But the formulation to it's really nice. It's very creamy on your skin. I feel like it's very hydrating. It's a very hydrating type of foundation. I really like the formula. I just wish the color would match. The color just is a no-go for me. The next thing is the Benefit Cabral. I love this product. You guys know I do. This is I love the packaging. I love the product. I think it's an all-in-all win. I think if you're looking for a brow product and you don't want to use the Anastasia Dip Brow, this is a lot better in my opinion. I feel like it doesn't get, the Anastasia Dip Brow I think is too creamy. This is a little bit more cream to powder type of texture. Love the way this works on my brows. It makes my brows actually look good. So, and that's hard for me to say because I don't have the greatest brow. So for me, that's great. The next thing is the It Cosmetics Bye Bye Redness. So this is one of those products that it only comes in one shade. So here's what it looks like on the inside. I don't know why they only brought it out in one shade. I don't know if it matches everybody because it is only in one shade. I don't know how they did that and how it works because I know I've heard several other people using it and they're not my skin tone. I'm just not sure how they do it, but I know it works and I do love it. So definitely staying in my collection. It does hide redness. The next thing is the Benefit Hula Bronzer. This is actually a really good bronzer. I only have a little baby one. I need to probably look into getting a full size, although it's probably going to take me forever to hit pan on this, so I can probably just stick with this until I've used it up. Why purchase a big one when you have a small one? But it's really good. I really like it. It goes on my skin very nicely, and it doesn't look fakey. It doesn't look orange or anything. It looks almost natural. Then we have a couple lip products here. We have the Stila Patina Stay All Day Liquid Lipstick. I like the formulation to these because I feel like they do definitely stay for a long time on my lips. Really do like these, and this color is very, very pretty. Let me swatch it for you guys. I love the color. There's the color of it. Look how pretty that is. That's just gorgeous. And then I have the Urban Decay. I don't even know what this is. I just know the shade to it. It's Amulet. It's a free sample that my husband got when he purchased these 3 items for me. So when he purchased those, he got this for free as a sample. And here's what it looks like swatched. They're very similar. So you guys probably can tell the type of colors I like on my lips. Pretty much what I'm wearing today almost. Even though today it's looking a little bit crazy. The next thing is the Benefit Ready Set Brow. This is an okay This is an okay brow setting product. I don't think it's the best, but it's a little small one. I'm going to use it up just because it's here, and why toss it when it's not terrible? It's not something that I'm like, oh my gosh, don't ever use that. No, it's not bad. It's just, it's not my favorite. The next thing is the Stila Stay All Day Waterproof Liquid Eyeliner. I like this product, but for some reason I noticed it started to bleed out on my eyes, and I don't know why I did that. I don't know if it was the actual foundation that I was using this week, which was the Kat Von D. I don't know if that was causing it to happen. So I'm going to try it a little bit more, and if it continues to do that, then it may be leaving my collection. The next thing is the BareMinerals Lash Domination Volumizing Mascara. Love this mascara. The wand to it's pretty cool. The wand's like, I don't know, like swirly. I don't know if you can see that or not. The wand's a little swirly. It smells a little plasticky, but who's really smelling mascara unless it's a very fragrance, like perfumey? I don't think people would typically walk around and be like, oh my gosh, your mascara stinks. But anyway, I really do like this mascara. I think it's really good for volumizing and lengthening for me. So I like it. It's very, very nice. The next thing is the Laura Mercier Translucent Setting Powder. This was sent to me by Influenster for my honest opinion. And I like this type of setting powder. It smells like setting powder. Oh, don't get it up your nose. It smells like a typical setting powder. It does come with a little poof here, which gets gross and dirty. So it does come with a little poof. I think it's good, but I don't know if using it this week with this right here is what I think really messed me up. So that's why I think I need to like use it with a different thing for setting under my eyes. I used it to set my Becca under eye brightening corrector. And these two don't work well together. I can tell you that much right now. The Becca one is very hard anyway to use. It's one of those difficult products. It's like, how do you use this? If you guys know, let me know, because it's one of those products that you're like, okay, one day I feel like it works good, and then the next day I'm like, what the heck am I doing wrong? I don't know. It's like a difficult product. It's finicky. But that and these together, they didn't work well together. But setting my face works really well using the Laura Mercier Translucent Setting Powder. It's really nice on my skin. It's very finely milled, so you don't have to worry about it looking cake face. You can go in very lightly with it. Really like this product. Then we have, what else do we have here? We don't have too many more things in here, guys. We have the Nars and Bound. This is the Nars Velvet Lip Glide in Bound. And of course, that's the other shade. Pretty much, look at the shades I picked this week, guys. Like, can you tell what kind of shade I like? So it's pretty much the same shades as those. Another great product. I feel like it's very, very nice on the lips. This one's a little more hydrating than the other Stila one. I feel like the Stila is not quite as hydrating as this one is, but the Stila is a little bit longer lasting too. So you win some, you lose some, right? And that is it for the reviews. I think, yes, that is everything. Everything else is like things I just keep in here, like my Bite Beauty Agave lip mask. You guys know I love this stuff. And then of course my MAC Painterly paint pot, because that's a necessity, because I love that setting for my eyes. Now I'm going to go ahead and tell you guys everything I'm going to be using this week in a Makeup Basket Monday. I have everything pulled here for you guys. So let's get started. So this week is going to be a Wet n Wild week. So it's a drugstore week for me. So we have a couple palettes in here that I'm going to be using from Wet n Wild. Let me try to sort these out. I kind of just tossed it all in here, pulled it out of my drawers and just tossed it in. So we've got a little bit of a disarray here. So I have the Wet n Wild Art in the Streets palette I'm going to be using this week. So here's what it looks like. It's very, very pretty, bright colors. And then I have, of course, the traditional Wet n Wild Comfort Zone palette. This is one that, I mean, I think everybody knows what this palette looks like. If you don't know what it looks like, this is a very popular one for a very good reason, because it's gorgeous and it looks so nice on the eyes. This is the one that has the shade in here that I was telling you that's like the Urban Decay. What is that shade into the Urban Decay one? What was that called? Ugh. Lounge. I feel like Lounge and then the shade down here at the bottom are very, very similar. The other palette is the Wet n Wild Poster Child palette. So here's another bright palette. So I kind of have some brights and a little bit of neutral palettes to use this week. And then of course, Wet n Wild Petal Pusher. So we have plenty of palettes to choose from. Now we'll go into the blushes that I'm going to be using. I have the Wet n Wild Pearlescent Pink. So here's Pearlescent Pink. Then we have the Mellow Wine. And then we have, wait, why do we have two Mellow Wines? What the heck? Somehow we have two Mellow Wines. Now we have some highlighters that I'm going to be using this week. We have the Wet n Wild Highlighting Gold Bar. So here's the gold bar if you've never seen it before. It's beautiful. This is one of those that's the Big Gillet type of formulation, kind of like the Too Faced is. So there's what it looks like on the inside. It's very, very pretty. This looks very nice on the skin. And for a drugstore highlighter, love, love, love. Then we have the Wet n Wild Mega Glow Highlighting Powders in Precious Petal and Crown of My Canopy. So here's these two. One's a little bit more gold, like, I don't know, is it really gold? It looks goldish, I guess. And then one's a little more pink. So I really do like those as well. The next products are some face setting products. So we have the Wet n Wild Color Icon and Sunset Junction. So here's what it looks like. This is a little, I guess, like a face palette, because you've got a blush, you've got a highlight, and you've got a contour. So you've got a variety of different things to test out. Then we have a little bronzer and, wait, is this a contouring palette duo? Dolce de Leche. I have no idea what the heck that is. So this is, I think this is a highlighter. Is it a highlighter? Or maybe it's a setting powder. It's been a while since I've used this one, so this one I know is a bronzer or like a contour. And then this is, I think, either is a setting powder or it's a highlighter. I don't know. We're going to test it out and find out. Then for foundation, of course, we're going to use the Wet n Wild Photo Focus Foundation in Soft Beige. Love this foundation. It's so nice. And for the price, you cannot beat it. It's really, really nice. Then the other face product is the Wet n Wild Pressed Powder. And then this is also in the shade Warm Beige. So this is what I will be setting under my eyes and for my face. Then I have the two Wet n Wild Mega Cushions here. Whoops, we don't have the lid on this one. It's probably dried out now. We have the Mega Cushions. One's for color correct. They're both color correcting. Really, Tiffany? One's for dark circles. The other one's for redness. So the green is for redness and this one's for dark circles. So those are the little correcting things I'll be using this week. And I do have a couple brushes, but I need to dig through my collection and find them all. So I have a couple brushes here that I know that I found those pretty quickly. So I'm going to be using the Wet n Wild brushes too this week. I don't have all of the ones that they sell, but I have some. Then we have the Wet n Wild. This is a concealer corrector in the shade light. So light medium. So here's a concealer that I'm going to be using for under my eyes. So we've got corrector, we've got concealer, and then we have some lip products. I did get some more Wet n Wild products, so you guys probably noticed that my collection grew a little bit, but that's the reason why I did that was because I had some plenty points to use at Rite Aid. So I was like, why not use them up on Wet n Wild products because they were a good deal anyway. So these are all the little lip products that we'll be testing out this week for Wet n Wild. I have Missy and Fierce, Rebel Rose, Coral Corruption, and Berry Recognize. So here's all the shades that I will be using this week. I'm excited to play with all those. I think I have one more shade. I just need to dig through my collection and find it. And then as for, we have a couple more little new things here from Wet n Wild. I have the contour stick. So here's the Wet n Wild contour stick. I don't know if this color is going to match. It looks pretty orange. We'll have to see. Then we have the Wet n Wild concealer stick. And then we have the Wet n Wild blush stick. So I'm going to be testing all of those out and let you guys know how they work. And then we have the duo one. So this is a duo one. It's a highlight and contour little stick. So excited to try that one out too. Whoops, I'm throwing stuff across the room. Now I have a couple eye products for Wet n Wild. So we have the Wet n Wild Brazen Black Lash Renegade Mascara. So here's a mascara that I'm going to be using from Wet n Wild. This mascara, I can tell you I already tried it. The wand is a little crazy. Then we have some little eyeliners. So I have 3 that are colored. I have a pink one, a blue one, a white one, and then we have a traditional like black brown. So there's the eyeliners I'm going to be using. Now we're down to, oh, we have a couple more eye products. So I do have the Wet n Wild Loose Pigments, and I have all of them that they sold. So here's all 4. I don't know if you can tell what they look like. So I'll tell you the colors of them. We have Kung Fu Lightning, Right on My Copper, and what? Diamond Cherry on top, and Heart of Rose Gold. So there's all 4 of these. I will be using these this week. Gonna be using those. And then we have the Photo Focus Eyeshadow Primer. So I'm gonna be using this primer for my eyelids. I don't know if I like that primer. It's okay. Oh, we have 2 more products in here from Wet n Wild that are for your eyes. This is the glitter eyeliner. Both of these are glitter eyeliners. One's black and one's silver. These were like from the Halloween collection, so I'll be playing with those. And then we have a couple more lip products, and we're almost done here, guys. I know it's like taking forever. I have the Wet n Wild Color Icon Lip Gloss in the shade Ring My Bell Bottoms. So this is another one we're going to be playing with this week. And then we have 3 lip pencils. So I have 3 lip pencils here, and then they are in the shades Gone Burgundy, which is this one. And this one is Plum Together. And then this one is Never Petal Down. I was like, Never Pearl Down. What the heck's that mean? So these are the 3 lip pencils I will be playing with. And then we have 2 eyebrow products. So I have the Wet n Wild Color Icon eyebrow product in, what the heck color is this? This one has never been used, so I don't think this is going to work. It says brunettes do it better. I don't even think that's going to work for me. And this is for blondes. So it may work on the tail end of my brows. I don't know. We'll have to test it out. So that is everything that I will be using this week in my makeup basket Monday. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Let me know, are you like sorting through your makeup too and kind of like using things like rotating your makeup? So that way there you're using it all constantly and finding out whether or not these products still work for you or they don't work for you, and kind of getting rid of things as you need to. And as you guys probably noticed, I didn't get rid of anything out of my collection this week because everything worked. I really did like everything. The only thing that was not a true love for me was the foundation and the highlighters, because they're both a little off. So anyway, thank you guys so much for watching, and until next time, I'll catch you guys later.